Hey guys, this is Alpha Lifeform. I'm playing what is this game? Rome Total War 2, and this is a replay of a campaign mission that I had. Which this is like this strategy would have failed if I didn't have a supporting army. What I went with playing as the Spartans, even though their strong units are the hoplites and whatever the spearmen, and eventually I guess they turn into full-on Spartans as you progress through the campaign. But my strategy was to have as you can see for me up here, I had a huge amounts of units that are able to fire, like spearmen, these guys that throw spears, and some archers, and this cavalry unit. And my plan was, as their army moves closer and closer, and this works in some cases when they're defending, when you line up a bunch of these guys together, what happens is as they move in, so many spears get thrown at them that a unit will rout. But because they charged me the whole time, my army kind of got clumped up together and wasn't really able to function in any way that was useful. And you guys will see that right here. So I thought the strategy would work as long as I had enough of these guys. I would be able to rout all of their units, but it didn't work at all. And you guys will see how that will fail here in just a second. First of all, these guys got wiped out because they got hit with so many spears. As you can see, there is a decent amount of attack that's happening from my side, but it wasn't enough to rout their attack infantry, their main infantry unit. So that unit got just destroyed, and as you can see right here, what's going to happen is they just weren't able to provide enough firepower, because in this game, all of your archer units, everything like that, none of it is as effective as it was in medieval Total War games, or the last one about Japan. Those guys were insanely good with you had longbows and stuff like that. You could actually efficiently have samurai um, infantry that was able to see it right here. I had to pull these guys forward to get those guys to back up to defend these guys. But anyway, this if I didn't have a supporting army here, I think I would have lost because they would have been able to run right through me. I don't know why they're really retreating here. They could have had this whole army, but yeah, like in the what was it, Shogun 2 or Shogun 2 Total War? I'm not even sure what that one was called, but basically uh, you could have samurai archers that could defend themselves reasonably well, and they could provide such firepower they could actually rout a few units before they got to them. What's happening now? I paused, but yeah, right here it didn't really work. I'm not sure even like right now why might. It seems like there should be more firepower coming from these guys, and they are throwing their spears. And actually, one thing I want to say about this game is the thing that's been drastically improved is the archer's ability to actually fire. I remember playing the first medieval Total War game, and there was like this problem of like you would tell guys to do something and they just like wouldn't do it for the longest time, and really the only thing you can count on is like heavy infantry and stuff like that. That was the only thing that would actually like work. Um, and in this game, like a lot of that has been fixed. I don't know why I charged these guys, and I think I just wasn't paying attention. I wanted to give more support to these guys, and I thought I would outflank him here, but I charged them in too far, so they're probably going to rout. But anyway, this is my main sort of infantry, and I knew I was going to win this battle. I played it on normal, and I think I faced more enemy units. I mean, like I knew I was going to win probably, but I faced a lot of enemy units, and eventually ended up having to use these guys. But I wanted to eventually turn my army into all sort of shooters, and have it be to where they're spaced out, to where they keep backing up and keep shooting until the army is completely wasted. But it didn't really work out because they don't have enough range or firepower in this game. So that's not a very viable strategy. This game is very well balanced, so you have to use infantry, cavalry, and missile units to really have an efficient army. I felt like the enemy could have crushed me. I don't know why these guys are alive. They seem to have just been surrounded by um, all kinds of units just a second ago. But yeah, I won this battle. I think they had more initially. Um, it does seem the AI is a little bit underpowered, even on normal. I played with Rome. I conquered the whole world with Rome on easy, and there were some challenges to that on the battlefield. It was always like too easy to win. But so I'm playing it on normal with Spartans, And so I just wanted to make a video saying that you cannot use all missile units. They're awesome, and when the enemy's defending, you can bring these guys up and form them up to where you're attacking, and they'll bring a unit out and they'll get crushed, and then you can keep doing that and keep taking out one unit by one unit. But it doesn't really work against a full-on army that's going to come at you, as you saw right here. So I love now that when you are actually watching these battles, everyone's sort of participating. There is, I think, like in the future, I would like to see that get even more improved to where like sometimes you'll see people kind of standing there and not fighting. I'll show you guys. But it's been drastically improved since the older games to where units like see this is, oh, never mind. I can't find anywhere. Like why wouldn't this guy like he's raising his spear and being happy. Like, why wouldn't you just stab that guy that's running away, Like, I don't think they would not stab him. Or sometimes you'll see enemies, like, just looking at each other, not really participating. But anyway, all of that, as years go by, they make drastic improvements, and this is by far the most fun sort of combat game to watch when you zoom in and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't use all missile units. That's a terrible strategy. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, and bye-bye.